Hi everybody, it's Kylara. I'm coming here to today to give a small review of this workbook. I'm not sure where I originally saw these or was aware of this woman's workbooks. I don't know if it was a recommendation or I found it. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if where it was, but I did. And I decided recently that I would order 2 of the books. So right at the moment we'll just deal with this one here. So this is the Prismacolor Premier and Scholar pencil crayons. So this is a Bible of combinations. There are 210 pages. Yes, you heard that right. 210 pages. Now, you can get this as a PDF, which is obviously going to be cheaper. It's discounted. Or you can purchase the book. Now, I purchased the PDFs. That way I could get them and start using them right away. And I can tell you that I used a thing of ink. I ended up printing 400 pages on the weekend, last weekend, and so I have some of these. So I'm not going to show you the book. I don't want to give away any of this lady's combinations. I will show you that they are done in sections. So this is the objects version. So this is volume 2, and so she has things like eye color. So you get the colors that she used to make this and the colors that she used to make this. They are in the middle of this paper, hence why I am leaving the top layers where they are. Now, in reviewing this product, I went out, and while these little categories are great, they're not the only thing that these combinations are good for. So this here yellow could be good for a house as well. It doesn't have to be for a flower. So in doing that, that is how I used this book. So if I figured, you know what, those colors would be in a leaf. Let me just show you this last lily so that you can see the different types of categories that we have. So if it was going to be a leaf, or I needed something that I would think that they would be leaf colors, I went to the leaf sections. So there's a maple leaf and a regular leaf. So I just wanted to say that these combinations, I willy-nilly picked and you know, used what I could, and I did a page, and every single thing on that page is a combination out of this book. So let's, without further ado, swing over and I will show you the picture that I completed. Now the only thing that is not a combination is the gold and the I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see the glitter from the gel pens. I used dual metallic, and for the golds I used some fine tech gold paints. So as you can see, the colors and the combinations are awesome. She has put a lot of work into these workbooks, people, let me tell you. Now, the workbook that I showed you, that's the Prismacolor and the Scholar pencil crayons, that is over 875 different combinations for you. And what I didn't tell you is on the opposite side, here, let me grab one. On the opposite side, so here we have the colored in versions, right? On the opposite side of the page, we have a version for you to try. So this is where the workbook comes in, so that you can try the combinations that you see on this side for your own on the other side. So say you really are doing a butterfly, you wanted to make sure that you got this blend down perfectly. You would just come over to the other side and you would be able to use those combinations and practice before you went to your book. So I am very, very happy with the combinations in this. And I really enjoy, I've been in a bit of a coloring slump recently, and I really enjoy how this page came out, and I'm happy. So next I want to show you the other workbook that I got. And what did I do with it? Right here. The second one I got is the Polychromos volume. And this is volume 4. Now, before you go out there and order volume 4, let me tell you that this volume is black and white. I wanted to test out both and see what each offered so that I could give you a in-depth review. So this one here is the same concept as the Prismacolors, where you have on this side and on this side you have a picture of the object. Now this one here is only 100 and some odd pages. Let me just 115, 17, 118 pages for this one, because you don't have the practice ones and the previously colored ones. Here you just have blanks. So unless you want to do 110 pages worth of elements, like hair, this is the symbol that she uses for hair. Unless you want to color all those pages worth, this is not the volume for you. And like I said, these can be bought in book format. These are just cheaper in PDF. And they're quick. So that is why I purchased these. In the future, I plan to purchase the books. And I have the Insta Ink program through HP, and so it really wasn't that big of a deal. I have a package where I can print up to 300 images a month, and that's full color images. So I'm quite happy with, you know, the amount of ink that was used, and it didn't bother me at all. And so this here is black and white, like I said, and it's a lot of work. There's a lot to do with this one. Now, for those on a budget and time on their hands, absolutely go for it. I personally will be working at it slowly but surely over the next few years, I'm sure. So I am going to leave a link to the books on Amazon, and I also am going to leave a link to Teresa's website, or on her Facebook group, and so those will be down below. And I just want to say that I personally am loving the ease at which I'm having looking for color combinations for my page. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching this, and a quick little update about my son. If you watched my last video, I ended up cutting my live stream quite short because my son called and he'd been hit by a car earlier that night. And I just want to say he's okay. He has a broken rib, a couple broken ribs, and a broken wrist. And he sees the surgeon next week to see whether or not he'll need surgery. And so I want to thank everybody for their well wishes, and I hope to see you guys again real soon. Bye for now.